welcome to Story Time with Jaslyn. Today I'm going to be reading you this book, The Most Magnificent Thing. And remember, if you wanted to stay updated with all my new videos, please like and subscribe. So let's see this book, The Most Magnificent Thing. Written and illustrated by Ashley Spires. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She's going to make the most magnificent thing with her best friend in the whole wide world. She knows just how it will work. Look, she knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. Drawing her plant. She's drawing or seeing how it will look. And looking at how it will work. And she's convincing her dog and telling it how it's going to be. And then they're getting ready. And now she's checking her plan. First, she hires an assistant. So she is hiring an assistant here. It looks like this is going to be the assistant. She's checking everything and making sure he's a good assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. They're out of the way, right here. They're out of the way, and they got all their materials. So she's out of the way, and she has all the pieces. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. Pounces, growls, and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a little shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of, sort of, okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. So she's not giving up. She messed it up back here, and then she tried again, and then it didn't work again. But she's trying again. So she's trying again and again and again until it will work. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antennas. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long. Short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. All these ideas she made. Fuzzy and long, short. Square, round. She gives it antennas or legs. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. The anger she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shape. She jams parts together. She lumps the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch! The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her sister suggests a walk. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the matter gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on the shape of another, the wheel to seat radio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, glug painting her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. It looks like people are starting to think about what they can use and it can come in use. So this man said this is a perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it is just what she wanted. They climbed aboard and took it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. The end. This book was a really nice book that Ashley Spires wrote. I liked it a lot. I like about it that she didn't give up, and then she went back and checked her work, and at the end she got mad and she still looked at it, and she found good pieces that just might work, and she used it. And then at the end of the story, she made a little place for her puppy to sit, and she attached it onto the scooter. So guys, I'd like to hear one thing that you liked about this book. Well guys, thanks for watching, and remember, have some fun. Bye!